Hi, nobodies. So, today I've been up to mischief, so I did my hair up funny for my workout, and I've already taken my bath. Oh, crap, gotta wash my face. I always freaking forget that. I mean, as long as I get the sweat off my face, I forget that it's like a challenge. Um, so today has been a really good day. I didn't think it was gonna be so good. Like, I woke up feeling a little off. And of course, my middle kid, on two separate occasions since school started, has had a stomach virus. So that, like, I mean, you don't understand. With health based anxiety, um, having stomach virus is pure fucking hell. I mean, it is because fingers gone dead again. I got this thing about oh wow, I pruned up in the tub. Um, Sorry, squirrel brain. Um, I have this. I got worried about it over the winter that this finger likes to go dead for no reason, and it has gone dead now. But apparently, it is just a nerve thing. Not that my doc will send me to a nerve doctor, but anyway, um, I went on a quest for my daughter to go pick up certain things. I hit like two Dollar Generals, and then when I hit the second Dollar General, I said, I'm going to go to Dollar Tree or Walmart. They're right next door to each other. I decided on Dollar Tree because I went to Walmart yesterday. Walmart would have definitely had what I needed. Don't get me wrong. Maybe I'll take a trip to Hobby Lobby. That's on the other end of the safety zone, outside of it. My finger's still, well, it's waking up. Drives me nuts. This getting old shit sucks. So I left Dollar Tree and I left Dollar Tree and on the way home I got stopped by a train. While I was sitting there, I heard Messenger go ding. I was like, okay, who's getting me on Messenger? I never get messages. And it was my friend Elizabeth, but it said that Elizabeth doesn't use Facebook. And I was like, bullshit, Elizabeth does use Facebook. Anyway, I got this, hi, Ann, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good, how are you? And then she went into this thing and said, I've got exciting news to tell you. And I was like, oh, this has been spoofed. So the train came to, it finished going by, and I went down the road and I started thinking, I should fuck with these people. I am very mischievous at heart, or mischievous. I don't know which one is correct. I like saying mischievous because it sounds more mischievous. Mischievous. It sounds more mischievous. Mischievous is kind of like saying aluminium. It's aluminum, but the Brits say aluminium. So when I say mischievous, that's more like the American word of mischievous. Anyway, I was driving along and I was like, what could I say? Like should I say, like, did you find Cindy? I'm so worried about her. Please tell me you've seen her. Like I was like, what direction am I going to go with this? And what's going to happen? So I obviously go dirty because my mind is a constant gutter. It's like Beavis and Butthead, Andrew Dice Clay, and Harley Quinn are all in there, like, telling me what to say. So I was like, okay, I know this isn't my friend Elizabeth, and I would never, ever send a message like this to Liz. No, because she's like a mom figure. But I knew that this wasn't her because I had gotten a similar message from somebody who had never messaged me before. And that's when I found out her account had been hacked or spoofed, whatever you want to call it. I knew this wasn't my friend. So, what are you doing? Sorry, Lexi. I thought I got all the cats out except for Pressy here. I don't kick her out when she decides she wants to be near me. Where's Mousy? She's got Mousy, and last night she kept putting Mousy on me and meowing about it. Mousy's her baby. Anyway, so what I came up with, when she said exciting news, I pulled over because I do not text and drive. And I pulled over and it says, "You there?" And I was like, "Did Jesus find my dildo?" That's what I put down. Did Jesus find my dildo? And so after I sent that, put my phone back, got back on the road, driving along, and I was like, okay, maybe I should add, because they might think Jesus or something. Maybe I should add, Jesus really does bring me things that I ask for, because I asked him this morning or something. I was going to add something to it, and I heard bing, and I was near a gas station, so I pull into the gas station, and it says, I don't know. It says, I don't know. But let me tell you about this really great government program grant thing, like I knew that was coming. And so I'm embarrassed. But I'm embarrassed, but I'm not embarrassed. It's just hard for me to say it because I laughed the whole way home. Because I'm thinking about, this is probably some Indian or Nigerian person. And they're just like, I don't think so. And then on to their spiel. And so I was like, okay, what do I say? What do I say? And I went with, sorry, it's easier to write it than to say it, because I'm actually, even though I'm looking at myself and I accept myself as the total weirdo that I am, and I'm not evil, I'm mischievous or mischievous. I like that kind of thing. I don't troll, but if I did troll, I fucking love that shit. But I don't troll. I only go after people who go after me. Okay, so what I said, because it's talking about this government program. Sorry, let me do this. It's still funny, so I was laughing on the way home. I said, girl, with a U and a bunch of L's, girl, I am seriously fiending for some dick. Can I borrow your dildo? That's what I sent. Now, to me, that's so funny because I would never actually say that to anyone. It would totally be a gag. I probably would have said that to my guy friends. I say, oh, I'm getting the vapors. Ooh, you're just so hot. You got me fainting for that D. I might have said that to some of my guy friends. Totally not serious, because my guy friends that I would always hang out with, like people I hang out with, are not people that I would do stuff with. It's a rule I've got. I don't ruin my friendships, and I don't hang with guys. I don't hang as friends with guys that I want to be with, unless I know it's never going to happen. If I'm in a relationship, it's really not going to happen that I would hang out, because that's just too much temptation. So anyway, that's what I sent. I laughed all the way home. And I still haven't told Tyrion. I forgot to tell Tyrion. Okay, sorry. She'll get it. She'll totally get it. Isabel didn't quite get it. because Isabel's like, was here. So when I showed up, I was like, hey, I totally fucked with these people. Made me feel good. It sparks up something in my brain when I get to fuck with people. Because, I mean, these are people that are trying to fuck with me. These are people that my brother-in-law, he falls for their stuff and talks about he's getting a whole bunch of money. So I was like, you know what? I don't get to mess with telemarketers a whole lot because it's hard to actually say those things. So, and plus, I don't always have that like right on the tip of my tongue. It just depends. Now, today, if a telemarketer would have called me, that part of my brain was like totally alive. So I would have hit him with it. And I would have been on fire. And then, it would have been hard not to laugh if he laughed. Because, I mean, think about it. You got this Indian dude on the phone trying to sell you something. And then if you make him, I mean, if he gets what you're saying. Anyway, I get in the house thinking that should have solved that. And they sent me a message. You're very stupid. Like, I was going, no. Well, I'm stupid, but I'm the fun kind of stupid. I'll do stupid things. So it took me a second. And I said, okay. I said, I'm trying to get somebody to bang some sense into me. They did not reply after that. But the thing is that, like, I knew this wasn't my friend. I would have never said anything like that to any of my Facebook friends. Unless we were playing that game. Like, if we were playing the Dirty Dozens and stuff. Then, yeah, I would say all kinds of lewd stuff. But honestly, I never say to anybody that kind of thing. And I certainly would not use somebody else's toys. I would not, because I'd be like, I don't care if I completely sanitized it. I'd be like, no, it's not new. And you don't borrow something like that. That's like asking somebody. I mean, I've actually had this happen. Somebody calling me and saying, I need a pair of underwear. Can I wear a pair of yours? And I was like, fuck no. But on the other hand, I did have a pair that were too big for me. And I said, I've got a pair you can have. But, there are certain things I don't do used on. And anything that's going to be touching the pink princess is, yes, that's what she's called. I shouldn't have said that. I'm embarrassed now. Anything that touches her is brand spanking new. Okay? I mean, as far as, people are washable, but like underwear, that stuff's got to be brand new, or, it's only been worn by me. And if there's anything hinky about the packaging, or I feel like that is not how it came off the truck, I'm not buying it. Because I hate the idea of, like if one pair is out, you're like, what happened with that one pair? Because people are gross. I worked in retail. People are really freaking gross. I got stories. And I'm going to tell you now. Let's see. One, when I worked at Kmart, we were going through, they were closing down our store. So we had a liquidator there. And the liquidator got tired of fixing the restrooms. Because, I mean, the restrooms there. I mean, public restrooms are so nasty. And you wonder about the people who do certain things. Like, who lets loose, like, explosive diarrhea on a wall? Or how did that happen? It happens, though. I've never done that. But I have seen it on more than one occasion where, like, somebody just aimed their ass at the wall behind the toilet. And it's like, what the fuck? Would you do this at your mom's house? You know, see all kinds of stuff in there. So the liquidator stopped fixing the bathroom. Now, we had the employee bathrooms, but we weren't sharing them. None of the employees at the Kmart wanted these nasty ass customers to come into our bathroom and mess it up. So when anyone asked any of us where the restroom was, we'd say, it's over at Taco Bell, because there was a Taco Bell in the shopping center. And they go, what? It's at Taco Bell. And they'd say, well, where do you go to the bathroom? At Taco Bell. Well, these nasty motherfuckers, some of them, because not everybody is an animal, but there were a lot of nasty motherfuckers up at Kmart that would shop or steal or whatever the hell they were doing in there. So the liquidators had to have somebody watching the fitting rooms. And on quite a few occasions, we had to call the cop back there because somebody was shitting or pissing on the floor. Now, I wouldn't do that. I flat out have to have a bathroom. And when we went to Memphis and I couldn't find a bathroom where the toilet I would sit on, I held it the whole way home. I couldn't even freaking walk when I got out of the car. That's how bad I had to pee. Okay? Because I will not piss on the ground. And I damn sure ain't gonna pop a squat in a fitting room, in a store. Not doing that. I didn't even like it when I would see my kid pop a squat, when they had a diaper on. I'm like, don't do that. Let's go to the bathroom so you can squat, I didn't even like it when I would see that, you see a little kid doing it. Just like, no, not in the store. So if we didn't catch them, they would use clothing to wipe themselves. Now, obviously, number 2, you're going to notice that on the clothes, but you may not notice it. You may not notice a wipe for number 1 on the clothes, especially if they hang it back up. Yeah, wash clothes when you buy them because you don't know what they've been through. Okay, that is story number 1, is the Kmart years. Now we move on to the Walgreens years. We had a bathroom that was locked because to stop theft. We were in a high theft area and the bathroom was locked so that people would have to ask us to unlock it so we could make sure that they weren't running in there with stuff. Now, we had to remove anything that could be peed in out of the hallway. And we had to install a lock on our break room door, which was down the same hallway. Because if there was a trash can outside of the restroom, it was pissed in. When they had access to the break room, they pissed in the coffee pot. Just various things that people do. But like at Walgreens, the thing was like, since we had to unlock the door for them, we knew exactly who spewed poop on the walls because we knew who unlocked it last. So when we'd see them, we'd judge them. We'd be like, I know you. I ain't letting you in my fucking bathroom. Fuck no. You go do that at your house. Or shit yourself. I don't care. No. You go the fuck on. Because trust me, once you've cleaned something like that up, because you're like, I can deal with vomit. But poop? Man, I almost lost my lunch that day. And I didn't even end up being the one to clean it. Because I was like, I can't do that. I will wipe a baby's bottom, but I cannot do grown-up poop. Cannot. Story number 3. Oh, no, I forgot. The Walgreens years, story number 2. 4th of July, I was pregnant, and I watched a lady drop trowel right in front of the pharmacy and piss on the floor. I couldn't believe she freaking did that. And she looked up and saw me and wasn't ashamed. I'm like, you just pissed on the floor. It was my last day before maternity leave with Isabel. And I was like looking at this woman. So I asked the manager when I told him about it to come clean it up. I said, next, if I see something like that again, can I treat them like a fucking dog? Because a dog pisses in the middle of the floor. You know, human fucking being needs to have more sense. Or at least be ashamed of it. I mean, a dog, if you see that the dog has pissed on the floor, the dog will look ashamed. Dog has sense to look ashamed about it. Like, I'm sorry. So, okay. Number 3, Target. The Target years. Now, Target was pretty safe. I didn't really have to mess with the bathrooms. But, it's amazing what some people call filthy when they come up and tell you that the bathrooms are filthy and need to be cleaned. Apparently, to some people, 1 square of toilet paper on the floor is filthy. I'm like, well, they ought to see Gavin's bathroom. Okay, so this one's real quick about Target. Walking through Target, and we see a thong on the floor. Obviously used. Obviously drenched with something. None of us wanting to pick it up. We ended up kicking it with a piece of paper. Well, like we were flicking it out the back door with a piece of paper because we didn't even want to touch it with the broom because we're like, man, that broom's going to go across the floor. This is nasty as fuck. It was. People are nasty. Or maybe they're just mischievous. Maybe that was all in the name of mischief. Who knows? But I had a good day. And if anybody watches this, I hope you had a laugh. Because, I mean, honestly, you got to laugh about this stuff. I mean, because it's sickening when you think that people actually do this. But they do. Hope you had a good day. And I hope that you never have to clean shit off the walls. Ever. Have a good night.